Welcome back to this episode of Outdoor Nation TV. In this episode, we're headed north to Kansas again. Mason's going to be chasing some big old velvet whitetail with a rifle during youth season. And then Rick and Haas are going to be following it up during the rut with a bow. This episode you won't want to miss.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say.
This year, I put in for Mason for youth rifle tag. I put in before we even had a property, and I knew with my connections up there that I would be able to find him a place to hunt. With a few phone calls that summer, I landed on a nice property. We went up about mid-August to put out some trail cameras and check out the property. Our good buddy Darren Groh has hunted this property up there for years, and so he knew his way around. Darren was able to show us a couple spots that we should hunt, and we put out trail cameras, corn, even had to do a little fencing because this property does have cattle on it. After those trail cameras set a couple of weeks, Mason and I was ready to head back up there for opening day of youth rifle season in Kansas. We just crossed the state line into Kansas. September 3rd, it is opening day of youth rifle season. Mason has a tag and he's after a big velvet buck. He's actually behind the camera right now, so he loves to do that stuff, loves to film. He's going to do a little filming on the way up here. He's going to be in front of the camera. I'll be back behind the camera, so this is the last you'll see of me. Hopefully, if we can get by the heat, 90-some degree weather, hunting does not get me excited. We're going to sweat it out. We're going to have a good time, have a few evenings here because it's Labor Day weekend. But got about an hour to go, going to Darren and Christy's house. They're going to be our host for these next few days and cook us a little dinner. And we're going to have a good time. Can't wait. Youth season in Kansas. After getting up there a day early, we were like a kid on a Christmas morning trying to check trail cameras. We went out there, one trail camera, didn't take any pictures because I guess I forgot to turn it on and I don't know what happened, but the other one was absolutely loaded with pictures. Me and Darren start going through the pictures and there's buck after buck after buck in full velvet. There's a 10-point that he's probably wanting to go after, but that 8-point, he's right there behind him. You know, I'm kind of jealous of Mason right now because he gets to hunt a velvet buck, which I've never had the opportunity to do. With early season and them being on the food source, we didn't want to hunt mornings. I know that would cut our time short, but I think we're going to have an opportunity hunting these deer over a bait pile. So that opening day, we rolled out there that afternoon, walking to the blind. I knew it was going to be a long set because it's about 97 degrees.
Make plans now to attend the annual Fire Lake Fireflight Balloon Festival, August 11th and 12th in Shawnee, Oklahoma. It's free and open to the public. There'll be 20 balloons filling the sky, as well as balloon glows Friday and Saturday evenings. Balloon rides are available for purchase. Plus, there'll be live music, food trucks, retail vendors, and lots of family-friendly entertainment and fun. Coming to Shawnee, Oklahoma, August 11th and 12th. For more information, visit FireLakeBalloonFest.com.
Randy's Tire and Alignment has a loyal customer base built on trust, talent, and time. We love what we do, and your trust fuels our business. Our talented auto repair professionals bring years of experience, skill, and education. We take the time to listen to you and understand your needs or goals for your vehicle. Randy's Tire and Alignment, where we treat you like family.
You know, it's been said, if you're not reaching back to help someone, you're not building your legacy.
Rainmaker's legacy began with our grandfather, then our father, who taught us success is more than just making money. It's about the relationships and making a difference.
We hope that when we give back to our community, we impact people's lives, improve their future, and our values are passed down to our children. Hopefully, we inspire other people to invest in our community.
Come over here to the Extreme Animals. There's many more animals. It only costs you $5 for all day.
Well, it's September 3rd in Kansas, and we got a lease up here and came and put some corn out, put some cameras out, and there's been one buck that has been coming here consistently, and it's about 7:30. So he's been coming around that 7:30 mark, and so we're in here tonight. Got my good old rifle, and we're gonna see if we can get some buck on the ground tonight.
That evening started off kind of slow, but man, it picked up fast. There was deer coming out everywhere, and we knew we were in the right spot. We seen a nice buck, but Mason wasn't quite ready that first evening, and so we're headed in, go to bed, and wake up tomorrow, head out for another afternoon's hunt.
Are you hot?
Mike's not on.
I said, are you hot?
But that day 2 evening was still extremely hot. You know, this is the price that you pay for early season hunting. But that evening came and gone. No shooter buck showed up that evening. But one thing we were guessing is, should we hunt the last couple of mornings there? We only had until Tuesday morning to hunt, and we had just finished up the hunt on Sunday evening. So I asked Mason, do you want to hunt Monday morning? He said, absolutely. So when I couldn't get him out of bed at 4:30 in the morning, we slept in, and as you'll see later, he'll learn to regret that.
Well, it's September 5th here in Kansas, and we've hunted 2 evenings so far. We've seen one decent buck, and I was gonna shoot him, but knowing what's in here, I held off, and at the last second, we seen him rubbing his velvet off, so we're kind of scared, but we've got 2 other bucks in here, and I
Mason started to question whether or not he should hold off for that big 10-point or the 8-point, because there was a 9-point that was just as good, full velvet, and would have been a nice buck for anybody. Well, right before dark, I looked through the binoculars and tell Mason, here comes that particular buck. And he's gonna have to make a decision. He's gonna have to make a decision quick, because this camera guy is losing camera light fast.
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I'm happy.
I'm still shaking. If you would have checked my heart rate, it probably would have been 100 miles per hour.
Man, congratulations, Mason. He did something that I've never done, and that's kill a velvet buck. It's an awesome buck. I'm happy for him. He's stoked.
Well, it's our third evening here in Kansas, and I was fortunate enough to have this buck walk out and him in my hands. This is my first ever velvet buck and my first ever deer in Kansas. This is my biggest buck to date, and I couldn't be more happy with him. He walked out, presented a beautiful shot, and I couldn't ask for a better hunt.
One of the things Mason learned is don't go checking trail cameras after you kill your buck. We pulled all of our stuff, and when we got home the next evening, I just happened to look through the trail cam pics, and there was a great buck, giant if you want to call it, with about a 12-inch drop time, came in there Monday morning during shooting light. He was a little upset, but he's also 13 years old, and he still liked the buck he killed, but he would love to have that one.
I mean, some of these fish we catch are, 60, 70, 80 pounds, and people don't realize it till you see them right next to you how big they actually are.
If I could have another afternoon with my grandmother, I would be so blessed.
I'm very proud to be a Potawatomi. I always have been. That's the way I was taught.
If you keep that history alive, you keep the people alive.
The more that I learn about the Potawatomi culture, the more I see how it is still a part of my family, and how those people, that is what my mom was. The things that she pursued, the things important to her, the things that she passed on to me.
The fight. You're a member of the tribe. You're part of the family. So that's real important.
Wonderful memories down here on this land, in this area. How friendly the people are. Really?
That's fake news.
Find your elders and get all the information, no matter how busy you are.
I just want to say I am very proud of my family here.
Welcome to Shawnee Feed Center. You want muck boots? We got them. You want Carhartt gear? We got them.
Vet supplies?
We got that too. We've got livestock feed that's made here locally since 1906. Dog food, pet food, we got that too. We got tons of it, literally. Seed and fertilizer, we got that too. We have cone seeders, we have discs, we have rototillers. So come and see us here at Shawnee Feed Center. We have everything that you need.
Fire Lake gives back to the South Rock Creek Turkey Dinner through generous donation of resources.
Fire Lake Foods gives back by donating enough food to feed 250 people every week.
Fire Lake Discount Foods, your community grocer, making a difference.
Look at all these boys and girls. All we are doing here at One Nation Expo is preaching the outdoors. One Nation Fire Lake.
guys. Well, I got all packed up and we are on the highway headed north to Kansas. It is November the 7th and Haas is already up there. He went up day before yesterday, hung up some stands. So pretty excited. Home sweet home for a week. Atlanta, Kansas.
In 300 feet, turn right.
Into the bigger lip. Above that. Okay, yeah. Hey guys, good morning from Kansas. It is November the 8th and just got here yesterday, hung some stands with David and Tony. We've all went our separate ways here this morning, going to different farms. So anyway, we're gonna head out here to the stand and get our first set in here in Kansas. Hopefully something will happen. It's my first set here in Kansas 2022. It's November the 8th. Off to a great start. I've probably seen five different bucks. One's broke off on one side, 4-year-old, pretty heavy. And then I had a 9-point, real wide 9-point, come and make a scrape at 5 yards underneath me. It's gonna be an exciting morning. They are on their feet. The shakes. Part of it's because I didn't dress warm enough for this wind. But the other part is that giant buck. The beast, our target buck. First morning of the hunt is tending a doe. He's on a doe. And they bedded about 80 yards from me for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna hang tight. Maybe she'll bring you back through. Walking out on my first set here in Kansas. What a hunt. I probably saw 6 or 7 bucks. Most importantly, I got to see my target buck, the beast, and he is a beast. He was tending a doe. He's on her right now in that block of timber. I just froze out. I didn't wear enough clothes here in Kansas. So. Me and Haas are gonna have to tough out the winds this morning. We dressed with everything we got, so. Guys, it's November the 11th. Dave just called me and he stuck a big 10. Yes. David shot his buck this morning out of the honey hole spot. We put up a north wind spot over there for the honey hole, and I mean it paid big this morning. Going in to get Dave's big buck down at the honey hole. Yep. Atta boy, baby.
Fire Lake gives back to the South Rock Creek Turkey Dinner through generous donation of resources.
Fire Lake Foods gives back by donating enough food to feed 250 people every week.
Fire Lake Discount Foods, your community grocer, making a difference.
Make plans now to attend the annual Fire Lake Fireflight Balloon Festival, August 11th and 12th in Shawnee, Oklahoma. It's free and open to the public. There'll be 20 balloons filling the sky, as well as balloon glows Friday and Saturday evenings. Balloon rides are available for purchase. Plus, there'll be live music, food trucks, retail vendors, and lots of family-friendly entertainment and fun. Coming to Shawnee, Oklahoma, August 11th and 12th. For more information, visit firelakeballoonfest.com.
I came because I had an ill-fitting partial. I was extremely ashamed of my appearance and my smile. My first visit, I came in tears, and I was reassured by Dr. Hall about how everything was going to be okay. They was going to be able to help me. We followed that treatment plan around my budget. It is worth $1 million to me. I just feel beautiful.
Visit our website, implantsurgerycenter.com, to get your smile transformation started today.
I've made a very good living playing guitar and writing songs, and that's my job, and I love it. I consider myself very fortunate. You can be from a very, very small town like this and reach for a star and get it. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care.
Well, folks, here we go. Tagged out in Kansas 2022. Super proud of this buck. Mainframe 10, it's out this junk here. It's definitely one we've seen on camera all over the farm. So thankful. Got to do it with my buddy Rick.
Congratulations,
Super
Jay.
thankful. Just super thankful. Leaving tomorrow morning, so got it done today.
My last morning here in Kansas. That wraps up Kansas. It's been a great trip in Kansas. Had a blast. David killed a big old 155-inch 10-point. And me and Dad are coming back mid-December when they get back on their food patterns. We're going to come back and go after them then. So I already look forward to that trip.
Super exciting time. Love going to Kansas this time of the year when they get back on their food patterns and stuff. So they're pretty predictable.
It is December the 17th. It was a year ago today that I killed my big buck in Kansas. Same, a year ago today, same stand. Got here, there's a north wind, so I don't know what's going on. Just got here, so I decided to hunt this stand. Probably a 4-year-old deer. I think I'm gonna have to shoot him if he comes in close enough. He gave me a pretty good look at about 80 yards. Pretty exciting stuff. We just started, so the chase is on now. Hey, it's our first morning in Kansas, December 18th. It's about 22 degrees with a little It is the afternoon of December 18th. We are bow hunting here in Kansas, late season, trying to get these big bucks going back on their food patterns. I'm gonna try to make it happen. Wish me luck. Got all set up in the stand. Hopefully that big white-tail will do a repeat of yesterday afternoon.
That was the one. That was the one that I was going after. That was the wide 8 with the tall brow tines, and that arrow was on its mark. And I'll be darned if you can clearly see that it's headed straight for the vitals, and it hit that barbed wire and sparked real big and shot straight down to the ground. And I clean missed that deer. My arrow didn't have anything on it at all. That was the one.
Well, man, that's tough. I feel for Rick. That arrow was going to find its mark, but the barbed wire got in the way. He hunted for a few more days, didn't have any more encounters with his shooter bucks, so he's headed home empty-handed, which is rare for him. But don't think that's the last time you'll see him or any of us in Kansas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.